Alright, hello everyone. Welcome. I decided that it's time to start something because I know you want to watch something. So I have decided that I will start doing episodes on my Axis world play, I guess. Just gotta go. Um, you can see I'm not exactly at the beginning. I have been playing on this server for many months, as you can see, and I just thought, 1.13 still looks to be a ways out, so I'll help my community and my friends by making some videos. I have been starting work on this, and also if you're wondering, this is not my first base. This is like my third or fourth base on this server. Because whenever I get tired of something, I just do something else. And I wanted to do a castle build. So I'm building this nice beachfront property here. It's going to be real good looking. I got these two lighthouses set up, and I've got a cave back there that I hired someone to help build. And yeah, so today I'm going to do some work inside the main tower here, because at the moment it's really hard to get up to the surface, like up there from down here, because you have to like climb this wall like a monkey going all the way up. So I want to get a staircase working inside here, and you can see I've already got basic plans. This is the design I'm going to be using with these stone slabs, as my inventory is filled with stone and stone slabs. And it's going to be this repeating itself all the way up with oak wood in the middle in a little plus shape. And I'm going to have rooms on the sides. So this staircase is going to be in its own tiny little stairwell as outlined by this here. And then basically I'm going to have little openings on your way up through the stairwell at like every level or so, so that you can get into another hallway. So it's going to be like a ring system. You've got the inner ring, which is the staircase, and then I'm going to have a middle ring, I guess you'd say, which is going to go right around here. It's going to be like a hallway. And then I'm going to have an outer ring, which is the biggest one. It's probably going to be like 5 blocks or so, but it's going to go around on the outside edge. And I'm going to have rooms for people to stay. So it's going to be like a hotel tower, basically. And if you're wondering where I'm getting this idea from, on an SMP server I used to play, I had a castle build, and that was like, I think that was a year ago, sometime around, I'd say August of last year is when I had that world. Then the server got shut down, so now I'm on Axis, and that's how I got here. But I had a tower very similar to this, and I had each player that played on the server assigned a different room on the tower floors. So like there's like level A and level B and level C, and as you went up, they would be numbered then. So like A1 was a room for someone to live in, and then A2 was another room, and A3 and so on, all the way around the tower. But I thought I'd show you everything else first before we get started. So here I've got this bridge, and you're wondering, why are you using diorite? Well, I'm using Jappa's new texture pack, the version 2 that he's been working on, and I've fallen in the water. I've been using his resource pack because I want to get used to the feel before it becomes official, you know? It's like, if this is going to be what the game's like eventually, then I'd better get used to it now, while it's still fresh. So, and I've never really hated diorite. I know some people really don't like diorite, but I've never really hated it. I used to use a high HD Faithful. It was like not 32x. It was much higher. It was like 42x or something, or however that works. It was the next one up. But anyways, in that texture pack, diorite looked very good as tiling, and to be honest, it looks pretty good at tiling with this pack as well. So I've used that sparingly. As long as it's sparingly, it's fine. I really like the stone brick. It's a good texture. But here's the cave I was talking about. nice. All his materials he's got. None of them are mine, so I won't do anything with them. But he's been slowly working away at building this cave for me. It's dead on this end. There's nothing here, and there's iron there, so I dug that out. But for now, it's just this cute little cave he's dug out, and it's going to basically look like this everywhere. And I really can't wait for it to get done. And I'm planning, eventually, maybe, to have a dungeon level, which is going to come down under the ground, and then under, like way underneath, like 10 blocks maybe, over this way, and then it's going to hook up to the cave here, probably here-ish, maybe, because you can see on the mini map up here, there's my tower, and the corridor would come through here then, so it would work. I wish it could be centralized, but that would involve going through this wall, and I like this wall, so I'm going to leave it. Also, I like how he's done the lighting. He's hidden it underneath carpets that are black. I wish they weren't black because, to be honest, black's a little bit of a weird color for this. But, I mean, brown or green. But it's not my choice. It may look good when it's done. I don't know. I'm not exactly the best terraformer, and that's why I hired help. But, yeah. So, I'm hoping to get started fairly soon, and I will just take a nap here. Well, you know, everyone always says that I have a very interesting way of climbing in Minecraft, because I once had someone tell me that everyone usually nerd pulls, they dig out the terrain, and I say to them, why would you do that? That ruins the beauty of the area that you're living in. So I have this organic climbing, which you'll notice me doing all the time. I basically look for a way up. I don't place any blocks, and if I have to, I remove the block afterwards. You know, because organic climbing. Alright, I was going to show you this. This is a bridge of cobblestone, currently. And it's going over there, to the mainland, currently. Actually, I think it's an island, because it doesn't look like it connects anywhere, and I haven't been here, so I wouldn't know. Also, the world of axes. Ooh. Everywhere I've been. Very, very big map. There's Spawn Island. I'll show you that in the future. But yeah. Anyways, back to the bridge. I'm gonna make this into a very fancy covered bridge. So it's gonna have a wooden roof. I'm assuming the bottom is gonna be stone. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet, but it's gonna be at this height. And I'm gonna have to plug up these caves because there are caves everywhere in the side of this mountain. But it's gonna come all the way across here over the ocean. It's a river, but it's also the ocean. And it's gonna come over here onto this level. I'm thinking I'm gonna have a small tower here maybe, and it's gonna have a staircase inside, which is gonna take you up a little bit to this level here, which is basically ground level for the rest of the flat area here. That's the other really nice thing about this server though. Someone's always online, you know? Like, even though it's been up for half a year, there's always someone on the server. Well, I would say always, but that's a lie. It's more like it's more like most of the time. God, I don't have any bones. Ah, found some bone meal. That's great. I need it because I'm out of oak wood, and I need oak wood. So, huzzah! All right. So everything here is just about done. I'm just placing the last few torches to keep this lit up. F7, I have a mod for this. It's a very useful mod, and as far as I know, the admins on the server allow it. So, I mean, it just makes things faster instead of doing this and then going, this one has 0, this one has 15, this one has 0. You know, like, I could do that, or I can just hit F7 and see a mob can spawn there only at night. It's a really useful mod. And basically, yellow X means mobs can spawn there at night, while a red X means mobs can always spawn there. So, if you see a red X in your base, light it up. In fact, I think I can do a good example here. if I pop this torch and F7, red X's means mobs can spawn here right now if I'm not careful. See, there's yellow X. So torches in Minecraft are useful. Well then, that pretty much makes this tower done. It goes up about as high as I want it to, and basically I'm going to have it spiral all the way up, and then it's going to leave into a quarter going this way towards my house, which is it's not actually visible because it's buried in snow. It's about here on the map where my cursor is. But anyways, now that I'm done building all this, my tools are looking like they need some help. I mean, 650 durability, 900 durability, only 1,000, man. Oh god, what am I going to do with that? So I think I'm going to take a trip to the Ender, which is our Enderman farm. Alright guys, so while I'm on my way over, I thought I'd just show off the Nether Hub. It is 50 blocks away, 40, 30, 20. Here it is. I don't know who made it, if anyone knows. I'd like to say that Gravity Silence made this Nether Hub. If I'm mistaken, correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's who made it. But anyways, the Enderman farm is south in the hub. This is basically like a tutorial for those who don't know. Well, if I can find it, this is the end portal right here, this purple and black passage. Alright, here we are at the Enderman farm. This has been here since I think the first week, to be honest. People who are into serious Minecraft do things very fast. Yes, we have mob heads. This is a shulker head bullet thing. Anyways, this is the Enderman farm. That didn't work. Why did there we go. Control Q didn't work there. Anyways, I have mob sounds turned way down. I don't even know if that's quite enough. Yeah, that is how it works. So originally I was going to have an alternating pattern of granite and polished granite for the flooring in my base, just on the ground floor. But then I sort of realized regular granite in this texture pack and in generic vanilla in general doesn't look very good. On my HD resource pack that I used to use, it looked very good, but it just doesn't really work out. So I think if I have any, I'm going to use some hardened clay instead. That's going to take some digging to find though, so I guess I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so it turns out I don't actually have any hardened clay, but one of these does have a bunch of clay balls, because I was going to use this for concrete. But I guess I can smelt this up. Alright, so the plans for this. Basically, I'm going to dig this out, and I'm going to replace it with a repeating pattern of terracotta and polished granite. And I really wish it didn't say terracotta, because I don't like that change. I wish it was still hardened clay. But oh well. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Anyways, pattern like this. And this is all subject to change. It's entirely possible that I'll get this all down and I won't like it. That granite looks very sandy. What does it look like if I do... it's so sandy looking. See, I'll show you what it looked like in my old resource pack. Alright, so this is the resource pack I used to use. And it's HD. And it's very, very different. Jeez. You know, once you go HD, man, it just... everything looks weird. Everything looks weird. I do miss it, but it's just a little bit different. But you see here, it works a little bit better. It's not as gritty looking, I guess, maybe. I don't know. It just looks like it blends a little bit better, you know. Also, yeah, I had a different water texture. I don't know, man. I'll think about this design. Alright, so I've got a plan. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but we'll see. So I'm thinking, instead of doing granite and terracotta, what if I do granite and andesite? That's a pattern I used to use way back when, but I sort of ditched it. I don't know why, because I liked it, and then I sort of just stopped using it. And I realized I'm digging out the wrong block. Okay, anyways, replace the terracotta. Maybe I could just do a pattern of all three. No, I won't. I don't want to do that. I think I'm just gonna. So, the two choices I have are either this pattern or this pattern. I like this pattern better, looking at it. I'll be honest. How about you guys let me know which one you think is better? And then I guess we'll decide from there. I'll leave these both here if anyone wants to actually come and look at it on the world for themselves, because I'm sure this looks different in the video. Feel free to come and check it out. But two styles, which one do you think works better? I like this one. I thought this would be good. I don't know, it just doesn't, it pops too much for me. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I've been Scrabby, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.